Wow, how do you follow that? What an incredible morning. But we got the big D and the big L coming up. And then we're finished for the day. So I'm not going to take a lot of time, but I do want to share a little bit because this is so incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I get 3 words out and I can't even. I'm going to do the hard part first because thanking is so key, and don't ever forget that. Live with gratitude. Thank you, David, Lonnie, and Richard. And I hear some of the teams were doing some pretty crazy things with the cutout of Richard last night. Lonnie and David were saying. I know it was the Aussie team. I know. Yeah. You know, most companies don't make it in their first 2 years, and that was our biggest worry. But they said, go talk to people. We've got your back. You're going to get a paycheck every week. Go do it. And they're amazing. They stuck by their word. Thank you. Oh. And then they bring on board Melissa Chambers, the glue that keeps us all together. And in that glue, they brought Mark, David, Elena, and all the corporate staff, and there's so many, and I love you, and you're there for us all the time, and they don't get enough appreciation, you guys. They really don't. They hold everything together for us. Woo. And Ken and Lisa Cito. Always supporting, guiding, and believing in Ken and myself. Our cheerleaders. And Lisa would say, don't ever quit. You know, we didn't have the tools in the beginning. We just had the belief that we have something extraordinary and that we didn't want to miss out. So we didn't quit, no matter how much adversity. But Ken and Lisa, without you, we wouldn't have had that belief. So we love you so much. A lot of people ask what was so important in the beginning, and there was an amazing network marketer called Bon Bon, and a lot of you haven't met her. She's always in the shadows, but her tips and to always lead with your heart, which has been duplicated in the business so incredibly, and to be myself and not someone else, and to have weekly meetings and never stop, even if no one comes, helped me create a legacy business. Thank you, Bon Bon. To TL. TL, you taught us to be bulletproof, and you were bulletproof and courageous. And courageous is huge, and to never quit. And thank you for making that chicken call that changed my life. Come. And to my amazing husband, Kenny. Who's too chicken to be up here? And Lillian said, next time he's coming up. You are my why. We couldn't have children. We went through 8 years of not being able to carry a child. And we'd lost our life. We had no purpose. A lot of people don't stay in the game together when that happens. But you stuck by me, and you are my love, and I love going through these dreams with you. And you are our children. We love you. You really are. You have helped us find a purpose in life that is so bigger than millions of dollars or anything else. We wake up every day excited about our life because you are in our lives. Have you heard that over and over this weekend? This is what it's all about. You have to enjoy the journey as you go through this, because you will never forget these moments as you go through this journey. They're the most special times in our journey, is being with all of you and seeing you tap into the potential that you have not ever tapped into in your life. We go through life and sometimes we get a quarter of what we're supposed to. We're here to be extraordinary, and to tap into that is amazing. Have you made the decision to shut the back door and not just try this business, but really give it your all? Don't be left behind. Don't live with regrets, because this is absolutely extraordinary. And you know, there's some great things about being at the top, and there's some great, not so great things. We didn't have tools, we didn't have training, and we didn't have mentors. So I, like Maru, really believe you should be reading books, and you should be listening to audios, and you should really learn from successful people, because seldom does your income exceed your personal growth. I had to change. I had to change big time. I had to get out of that comfort zone of being okay, having a great career, but not living an extraordinary life of helping others and being that change like Carlita wanted to be in the world. Be that change that really makes a difference in people's lives, because that's extraordinary. And you all have that opportunity right in front of you to do that. You know, I studied Jim Rohn. I love Jim Rohn. TL and I would go to, he's amazing, amazing, amazing mentor I've never met, but I feel like I know him and love him. TL and I would travel to Alberta, and it would be like a 9-hour trip, and we'd have the Jim Rohn CD over and over, and it would finish, and TL goes, "Shh, we're putting it back in." Shh, 9 hours. We'd do our presentations, we'd sleep in someone's basement. Shh, Jim Rohn. We'd go to sleep with that CD because we were so scared and didn't believe in ourselves and didn't believe what was happening. How were we going to do this? Jim Rohn. He talks about how easy this business is. It's easy to talk to people. It's easy to share a product. It's easy to attend events. It's easy to tell stories. But it's just as easy not to. It's just as easy not to share the product, to not talk to people, to not tell your story, to not do this business. That made me realize some very special things. I had to be accountable to myself, because it was so easy to quit. It would have been so much easier than getting up and being so scared every day and just having affirmations. You got this. You're doing this no matter what. 2 pennies every day in one pocket to talk to 2 people every day about this amazing opportunity. And how many people's lives could I change if I shared this opportunity attached to this product that changes lives around the world? He also said you have the choice of 2 pains. Oh, I didn't want these pains. And the pains are the pain of discipline in the short term to do whatever it takes. I got that. That was the pain I knew. I knew that if I worked hard for 5, 6 years, that I could live the life wherever I wanted, with whoever I wanted. Kenny and I could travel the world, wake up, no alarm, and be around people like you. We visioned this. This weekend was a vision that I've had in my heart for 5 years. Because here's the other option. Here's the other pain, and I wasn't willing to have this pain. The pain of regret in the long term, and not to do the easy things to make them so hard. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons, doesn't it? It does. I only wish you don't have to go through the pain of regrets by not doing the little things, what leads you to live life big. I only know that we live life once. We need to do it well. We need to be big. We need to be all in. And let's change the world. I love you all.